Hey, I'm excited. I see you guys are already on here. Come on, let's get into it. This is Dr.Nikki Zeigler with the Combo with Dr.Nikki Zeigler. And we're on tour. We got the Herpreneuer virtual book tour where we're bringing in type of dynamic authors from all over the world to talk about what they got going on. So guess what? I'm excited. You should be excited. Take your time and share. Share. You might get a gift now. I'm inspired by my friend, the Flora Fox. I was on her show yesterday. And she did this little spin wheel thing. I was like, that was cute. I got to put that in my show. Listen, it's not that I'm complicated. I'm admiring what my sister did. And I'm going to try it myself. It's nothing like having pioneers to set the tone. So listen, go ahead and begin to share this live. Go ahead and begin to join my YouTube channel and follow my YouTube channel because we got some extraordinary things happening with the Herpenua Network, with the Stronger Her Retreat. Listen, the Stronger Her Retreat is coming up next weekend in Destin, Florida. Businesswomen, Christian businesswomen all over the world is flying in to see me in Destin, and we have a whole treat lined up just for you. So if you have not registered, go and register, do the virtual experience. It's only $49, 4 days, 3 nights of nothing but powerful preaching, teaching, uplifting, breakout classrooms. It's going to be amazing. So if you have not signed up for the Herpreneuer Stronger Her Retreat, it is not too late. Also, I have an event coming up called the Herpenua Bootcamp. I'm looking for speakers from all over the world. If you are a coach, teacher, leader, if you are a minister, if you are a businesswoman, businessman, and you have something to tell us, come on, join the Herpenua Bootcamp. It's going to be simply amazing because it's all about fixing crowns and taking no prisoners. We ain't got time to take no prisoners. And so I'm also looking for, I have an anthology coming out called 365 Days of Affirmation for Women in Business. I'm looking for different writers or authors to come in with me on this. If you are interested, put on there, Dr. Nikki, I want to do it with you. Come on, follow me. 365 days of affirmation for women in business. So I'm really excited about all the things God is doing in my life. I'm just floored. I'm excited. I'm happy because God, he could have chose somebody else, but he chose me to push people to the kingdom of him. So listen, let's get right into this interview. We have this dynamic lady. We're going up north now. We're going up north. We was in South Carolina. We headed up to the Maryland, D.C. area. Let's go ahead and bring in Danita Fowler. How are you?
Hello. How are you? Thank you, Dr. Nikki Zeigler, for having me.
Listen, I love that lipstick color. You're doing it now.
Thank you.
Come on, ready. So tell us who you are, where you from, and what you got going on.
Wow. So my name is Danita Fowler. I am a book author, book publisher. I am a mother of 6 with 2 bonus babies. Yes. I am a motivational speaker. I am an overcomer of some of life's, tragedies. I wrote my first book just during COVID, so COVID wasn't all bad. Some beautiful things came out of COVID, so I got some beautiful messages to share to folks that is going to touch their spirit and, more so than anything to change them, right? And also I started a new nonprofit foundation called Live to Give. So the platform just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, so I'm so super excited about it.
Wow. So my question to you, I had to get me some drink. I'm like, My question to you is, what made you decide to write a book? And what's the name of the book?
Well, this is the thing. I don't want to take too much of your time, but the book that I had originally started to write is called Survivor: My Journey from Tragedy to Blessings. This book isn't out yet. It's actually coming soon. But the reason why I wrote this book is because I lost my husband 7 days after we were married. So my pain is what caused me to write this book.
Oh God.
And because this book hasn't come out yet, it's coming soon. So be on the lookout for it. I decided to go with what I know and write a prayer journal about the scriptures that help me get through that pain. So my prayer journal is on Amazon and it's on my website. This prayer journal is very special to me because it has my favorite scriptures in there. We have some sample prayers in there. It teaches people how to pray if you don't know how to pray, because I was one of those ones who didn't know how to pray, didn't know where to begin. So at least this gives you the basics, and it also teaches you how to pray intentionally. Have some beautiful quotes in there that's going to help you overcome, as well as a beautiful poem written by my very best friend, Unika Thompson. It's called Survivor or Surviving, right? And then it has some space in here where you can write down your thoughts and write down your own prayers.
Wow. So 7 days? That just did something to me. Lord God, Jesus.
Yeah.
How did you even, oh God, Jesus.
7 days with 5 kids. So, the plot thickens. So now you can see this book, Survivor. Again, it's coming out very soon. And this book is just pretty much just spills my heart on every page. It just tells you, what I've been through. But it also has a light at the end of the tunnel, how I drew closer to God, how God was truly with me and my children the entire way. And it's just a phenomenal story. It's an experience. It's a journey. It's tears. It's laughter. It's so many things that we all encounter as human beings. So that's why I felt led to put pen to paper and to get it out there, to let people know that, we all are human.
Wow. So we're gonna speak to Yamika. She's on here. Who else is on here? Hey, she said, I have
Yamika. That's my best friend.
Come on, bestie. So tell me about you and Yamika. How long y'all been friends?
Oh, wow. Yamika and I, we talk every day. Yamika and I worked for the same company for a long time, but didn't realize we worked for this company until we had to work together. And when we worked together, she was exiting and I was entering this particular site. So from 7 days, magic number 7, we began a friendship that has been just been elevating. And we talk to each other. She is my biggest supporter, my prayer partner. Tragedy struck my pastor, and she was one of the first people I called. I said, we have to pray for her. We always drop what we're doing to make sure that we pray for our brothers and sisters. And we actually have a Facebook Live on Thursdays at 7:30 called Meet the Author. She, too, is a first-time author of a beautiful
She need to be coming on my show. Come on, get on this tour with us. Come on.
I'm going to hook her up. Come on,
Yamika. Let's talk about what God has put in your heart. I see my best friend's on here. Hey, she's here.
Best friend.
Hey, bestie. Yes, Yamika. So 9 years, she said. 9 years y'all been best friends. That's a long time. I think we got you beat. We've been best friends since 7th grade. That's a long time. Ups and downs, round and round.
Yeah. God is good.
God is extremely good. So I'm excited to have you on the show. So when are you looking to? So it's not going to be till next year when the book comes out. So tell me more about the book.
So Survivor, my journey from tragedy. I Survived is out right now on my website, DonnitaFowler.com. And this is a 31-day guided prayer journal to help people push through this pain, speak to their mountains, stand on God's promises. And then I also published just last month my first Christian children's book called The Adventures of Ponytail Noel. Ponytail Noel is actually my daughter.
Oh, that's so cute.
This book is written in her image.
Okay.
And it's a 3-book children's series. The first book is called Ponytail Noel Joins the Choir. It teaches children how to overcome their fears. The second and third book is coming out in the next 30 to 60 days. And the second one is Ponytail Noel Learns to Pray. It introduces children to pray at a very young age. And the third book is Ponytail Noel Has a Birthday. It teaches children how to share even on your special day.
I like that. I thought about me and my daughter Chloe thought about doing a book together. I'm still kind of praying about it because she's like, Mama, we need to do it. Book, that's my book. I'm like, oh Lord. So I'm really praying. I'm actually a publisher, so I publish books. But I'm like, girl, listen, I'm gonna pray about that. I used to be moved. I used to move as Danita, not just pretty much just take my time and let God lead me. Because when we begin to move too fast and be too anxious, God, he just pretty much just remove his hands from the situation.
I know.
I don't need God to remove his hands from me at all. I need to stay here.
Exactly. I'm learning that. Pray about it and leave it alone.
Don't move until he answer you now. Don't wait on, learn how to wait. We don't like to wait on God no more. We love just things just to happen. Nah, man, listen. Yeah. In the microwave life, which is not a realistic life, when you microwaving God, that's when he'll just remove his he'll just go on by his business.
Amen.
And so we have to draw him back in. So wow, that is good. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy you had a chance to go on my book tour, man. I'm meeting so many different authors. I have 80 authors in the next 3 weeks.
Wow, that's amazing.
I have such a passion for people, and I love doing my tour. I do it twice a year. I've been for 2 years. It has been very successful, meeting so many new people like yourself and just building a great relationship. I met so many of my friends, people who I meet them on the airwaves, and then we'll end up going somewhere, going to LA. I met my first author in she came on my tour, and me and her went to LA for my birthday weekend, and we had a ball. And that was our first time meeting.
Friendships.
Huh?
I said, look at you building friendships all over the place.
Yeah, we built, but you know what? This the platform that we have where you immediately get a chance to, meet new people like yourself, and and deal from that. And we ended up meeting in LA last May, and we hung out our first time ever seeing each other. And it was like 7 of us. We all just decided to come together and meet up and go to LA for my birthday week. We had so much fun.
Wow, that seemed really fun.
We did, because everybody have different personalities, and we get a chance to talk on the phone is different until you see a person in person. So we got this Airbnb, and we all just stayed together and just had a ball. We had so much fun that weekend. I would never forget it. So, so,
you have to have fun. You have to have fun.
Got to have fun. Life is only, it's only too short. So we have to live the best life we possibly can. So you got your children books, have prayer journal, and then you have the new book that's coming out.
Yeah, so, that's my memoir.
Your memoir. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen with this book. I know it's going to be so precious. And where is it going to be located? Do you have a website they can go and pre-order the book at?
Yeah, so my website is DonnitaFowler.com.
Okay.
And they can order one of the children's book now. The other one, like I said, is coming online in just a few months. The prayer journal is available. And then the main book, the memoir, is coming soon, but they can pre-order it. Yes. Wow.
So what would you tell an inspired author, those who want to tell their story and they're afraid? What would you say to them?
Just write. Just write. Your story will resonate with somebody. Just like they say, is somebody out here for everybody? Is somebody out here for your story? Somebody out here who needs to hear your story to help them just overcome something, whether it's, financial difficulty you may have in there, marriage, relationships, children, fear of something. So I would say just write. We all have a story and we must get it out. If God tells you to.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for being on our show. We definitely look forward to it. When you get out, please put your information on here, so we'll go ahead and get everything to you. Put your information on there so they can reach you. And if you don't mind, put your Facebook, put your Twitter, put all your information on there. So when they watch this, they'll get a chance to go back and listen to it, and they can reach you. So we'll go ahead and put it on. I'm gonna put it on my end, so we can go ahead and get you in there, because I want people to be able to reach you and book you for other events. Because I have a group. It's called the Herbassadors. And it's about 98 girls that I mentor. They're women in business and girls. These are women. And some of them probably on here. If y'all on here, just say hello. But what we do is we motivate each other. So I just did an interview with the young lady earlier, and she got like 6 interviews off of just this one interview of mine. So if you get somebody that inbox you and say, Dr. Nikki told me to interview you, they legit. They just my Herbassadors. Just some of them have radio shows. Some of them got TV shows. They got podcasts, and it's a lot of them. I think it was like 68 of them total. But it's a lot of them. So, and all of us are connected together. We also on Clubhouse as well. So I'm not on Clubhouse or not, but come through and check us out.
I'm not a techie, so I'm getting there. I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram, so I gotta learn about this whole Clubhouse thing and Twitter. But I'm getting there. Got the website.
Have you heard about Clubhouse?
I have. I've been on there, but I haven't. I've been on there. I've seen some stuff, but I haven't officially joined and created accounts and things like that.
Wow. And then you have another young lady watching. I think her name is Malaysia Griffin. Do you know her?
Yes, Malaysia.
Okay,
Yeah,
she's on here.
she's one of my accountability partners. Love her, love her. So
Okay.
she's been an integral part in my book writing process as well.
Okay. And I'm trying to see if I come go onto my other pages because there's so many. I'm posted in so many different
Hi,
pages.
Malaysia.
So I'm just gonna see if I can call her out. So she's on there. I see Pamela Tate is on here. So if you I mean, I love your interview. I think you're a great person. You could tell you're very personable, which is a good thing. So
And I wanted to make my books personable with those who have children, whether you have sons or daughters. You know, all our children need to go back to the basics and learn how to share, learn how to overcome their fears, and especially learn how to pray. You know, that this book was very intentional. This Christian-based children's books were very intentional. And even my book, Survivor, you know, I have a chapter in there called Dating Disasters. We've all had those dating disasters. So I told some pretty crazy stories in there that we all have, right? So I just wanted to let people know how far. And I'm married now. Been married for almost 5 years in December. And my knight in shining, my lifeline, absolutely.
I'm so glad you said that because I would have left the interview like, dog, he died, and she just, you know what I'm saying? Like in my head,
that happened 20 years ago. My daughter's 21, so it happened 20 years ago, and I remarried 5 years ago. And
Lord, you had me worried. I was like, oh Lord, because in my head I'm thinking it just happened like the other day, like last year or something.
So imagine raising, 5 babies for almost 20 years, actually 15, 16 years by yourself. So God has been good to me. He's been keeping me through it all. And it's always been the power of prayer. And that's why it's not by happenstance that this prayer journal came out first, because there's some prayer in here. There's some prayer in here. I said, Lord, your word said, Lord, you said if I ask anything in your name, so come on, give it to me. So I really stand on God's promises in every area of my life.
I'm so glad you said you was. Oh, look, girl, I feel better because in my head, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just gonna be. I'm like, oh, man, God, her husband died. I would have went home and told my husband, oh, her husband passed away. Like I really was just like, oh my God, I feel so bad for you, but no, you found new love. So how's the new love?
It's exciting. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. This man, it just came into my life. He actually was my tax man for 12 years, and then
we already knew him.
I already knew him. So he already knew me. He knew about my children, knew about my lifestyle. And he just came in and just became the husband and father that God called him to be, just for me, right?
I'm so happy for you. But you know what? It's been so I've actually been knowing my husband 20 years. Wow. But it's so funny. But your husband right there, like the girl who I interviewed earlier, prophet is what was her name? I don't mess it up. Well, she was a prophet. But when I talked to her about her husband, she was like, he was right before her, like right in her face. And all these years she's with, doing all these different things, but her husband was right in her face the whole time. And I mean, that's how it be. That's how it be, man. I'm like, her name is Alicia, Prophet Alicia. I want to make sure I say her name. People like, so it's Prophet Alicia. But thank you so much for being on my show. I really
I really appreciate it. Absolutely. Thank you very much. And I will stay connected. All right.
Okay. Thank you. So listen, don't forget, guys, the Stronger Her Retreat is coming up. It's going to be next week in Destin, Florida. Go ahead and register at thestrongher.com. The virtual is $49, 3 days, 4 days, 3 nights, nothing but preaching, teaching, business courses, breakout classroom. Go and register. If one of the Herbastards guys, if y'all on here, put thestrongerher.com on there so they can go ahead and register. Secondly, don't forget I got my new affirmation coming out, 365 days. And don't forget, my husband and I own a school. It's called the Life Christian College. We certify public speaking, grieving coach, life coach, master's coach. What else I said? Branding coach, work planners, event planners. Starting in January, we have it where you can get your degree in associate, master's, bachelor's, and PhDs. So I'm excited. The certification school is accredited through International Cultural Federation. So if you're trying to get certified, come see me. Let me get you certified because we can do all the talking. But if you're the one who everybody comes to for advice, you need to be certified. If you're the one that everybody lean on for advice, you need to be certified. If you're giving out counseling advice and helping people to unblock what they got going on, you need to get your certification. Just like the people who do get their certification, their license, respect your craft enough to get your own, because what's going to happen once you get certified, you start charging these folks. If you're grieving, if you deal with grief, and you're supposed to be a grieving coach make roughly about $275 an hour. I'm a master coach. My going rate is $375 to $1,000 an hour. So if you need to get your certification, hey, Dr. Nikki, help me get me certified. Classes start this Monday coming up, and we do have a payment plan. Let me know if you're interested in being a certified life coach, grieving coach, masters, brand, all the good stuff. I'll be back. We got another interview in 8 minutes. Bye. Take care, guys. Thank you for always supporting. Don't forget to share. Love y'all.